Most of it's in plain sight, right in front of our faces.
All right, let's see it.
Do you know the root meaning of the word pharmaceuticals, pharmakia? Do you know what it means? That it has to do with sorcery and witchcraft?
Well, that's what it refers to the few times it occurs in the New Testament, but we don't get our English word from the New Testament. We get it from the medical Latin, which comes from the medical Greek, where it also refers to medicine, cures, remedies, treatments, therapies, and things like that. So, like many words in English today, it can be used to refer to things that are good, and it can be used to refer to things that are considered bad. And when you ignore one side of that spectrum and just focus on the other, you're just making stuff up.
You know the Hebrew root meaning of the word NASA? To deceive?
So this isn't remotely true. NASA is an acronym. National Aeronautics and Space Administration has absolutely nothing to do with any Hebrew root, nasa. No such root exists that means to deceive. Now, there is a root, nasha, that can mean to deceive when it occurs in the hifil or the causative stem, but that requires the addition of a performative hey, which causes the noon to assimilate to the shin, and also requires I-quality vowels. So he deceived, based on the Hebrew root nasha, would be pronounced he, she. So it has absolutely nothing to do with NASA. This is just something that someone who didn't know the first thing about Hebrew made up when they saw this English transliteration of the root and did not know that that diacritic above the S indicates that that S is pronounced SH. Because these kinds of idiotic conspiracy theories are born of just grotesque ignorance.
How about your television that's telling you a vision?
No, the beginning of television comes from the Greek word tele, which means far off at a distance. It's related to teleos, which means the end, completion, fulfillment, and the idea is vision from a distance.
How about your local programming, where you are being programmed?
No, programming refers to the scheduling of content or the programming of content.
How about your television channel, where you're channeling different spirits?
No, the channel is a frequency that is used to transmit the signal. You're just making up the part about spirits.
How about the World Wide Web? What does a spider web do exactly? What does a web do? It catches things and then does what?
No, it's called the World Wide Web because web is being used metaphorically to refer to the interconnected nature of the internet's structure. It has absolutely nothing to do with the teleology of webs.
You see, even Apple itself, an apple with a bite out of it, the hidden knowledge of good and evil, the original sin in Genesis 1.
No, the Apple logo is a reference to Isaac Newton and the apple that fell from the tree. It has absolutely nothing to do with the Garden of Eden, which has nothing to do with apples at all. The fact that in English we think of the fruit as an apple is a historical accident, because in earlier periods of English, the word apple was used to refer generically to any fruit, and only later did it become a reference to a specific fruit. So again, you're just making stuff up because you don't understand how any of this works.
The secrets aren't so secret. The secrets are right in front of our faces.
Especially when you're just making stuff up because you do not understand how anything works. And the fit for this video has been Prince Purple Rain.